Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. Just wanted to jump onto the portfolio very quickly this morning to do a follow-up video from my last video talking about new investors to really shy away from doing any penny stock trading until you know a little bit more about the markets and how the markets work. As I scroll down to the bottom of the portfolio, you remember I was talking about a particular penny stock that was doing very, very well yesterday, DCTH, Delcath Systems. As you can see here, it's a penny stock currently trading around 21 cents or so. And if we take a look at the 1 week graph, you can see it's up 262% over the last 1 month, up 740%. So a lot of new investors may think this would be a very, very good stock to jump onto. But the problem with a lot of these penny stocks is that, especially for new investors, you really don't hear about these until big price movements like this occur. If we take a look at the 3-month graph, you can see here that this stock has typically been trading at 10 cents or below, and even more recently here at 2 cents, 3 cents or so, before really jumping up to 26.62, as you can see there. Over the last year, you can see this is down 95 or so percent. Over the last 5 years, 99.94%. So this is not a great investment. This is not a very good stock to hold for the longer term. And really the only reason this stock is even considered to be a good investment is this 265% uptick here. But the problem with a lot of these penny stocks is, especially for new investors, is you don't hear about this stock until it hits up into this range up here. Now, if you had this stock a few months ago, it'll make a very nice return. At one point up almost 500% or so. But the problem is that most investors, especially new investors on Robinhood, will find out about the stock from a lot of chatter within the different comment threads, different online communities. So you'll buy in at this price up here, 21, 22 cents or so. And if you would have done that, yes, you could have had a really nice little profit here. But typically what happens is you'll jump in here or maybe here, and then you'll see this price start trending down here. And this is really what happens with a lot of these stocks. Pump and dump schemes. A lot of investors jump on board, drive the price of the stock up. And then when a lot of new investors, novice investors, jump onto the stock during the upswing, you get the stock hoping it will do another 200, 300% upswing. And then you're stuck with it falling down here. And a lot of investors don't know when to get out of a stock either. So you continue to hold the stock, and you can lose a lot of money. And the perfect example of this is DRYS here, dry ships. This is a stock that a lot of investors, a lot of novice investors, a lot of new investors, a lot of new penny stock investors on Robinhood lost a lot of money with. You can see here over the last 3-month graph, it's trended down 91.93%. But if we take a look at the year graph, you can see this large spike here. And I really think this is what is happening with DCTH currently. A lot of investors jumped on board when it started spiking the price up here. And the price of the stock here is artificially inflated because this stock has been doing a lot of reverse splits. As you can see here, it's $3.08. Basically, a reverse split is it'll combine 100 shares, for example, to jack up the price of that stock to, let's say, $300, just so it is not delisted from the stock market. Otherwise, without those reverse stock splits, this stock would literally be worth fractions of a penny. But you can see here, a lot of investors jumped on board, drove the price of the stock up. A lot of investors jumped in on the upswing, then it started trending down. A lot of investors didn't know what to do, held onto the stock, and as you can see here, you essentially would have lost all your money if you would have done that. You would have lost 99% of your money. And yes, I understand it. It's the 1 year graph here, but you would have lost a lot of money. Over the last 3 months here, this is a better graph, you would have lost 91.95% of your money. Again, because a lot of investors didn't find out about this stock until the upswing. Really, what is happening here, got in, started trending down. A lot of investors didn't know what to do, held on to the stock. And if you do that, you're most likely going to do exactly what happened with DRYS, dry ships. You're going to lose 90+% of your money. And again, over the last 5 years, you can see here 99.94% in the red, and dry ships here even more pronounced, 100% in the red. So not good investments to jump on board with. That's the problem with penny stocks. A lot of new investors don't find out about these particular movements until they've already happened. They try to jump on board, riding the wave of momentum trading, get stuck with the stock, hold on to it more than they should. They don't sell off. They don't have stop loss orders put in place because they really don't even know what that means, and they lose all of their money. So again, just to follow up on that last video I put out for new investors, do not jump into penny stocks, even if they look like awesome investments, even if they're up, for example, the stock here, 263%. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know how to get in and out of a penny stock in an efficient fashion or an appropriate fashion, you can lose a lot of money. So that's why in my last video, I was really recommending just jump into some very safe ETFs, large cap ETFs, learn how to do some buying and selling, learn about how the investments work on Robinhood, on the stock market, how the prices go up and down, and so on and so forth. Just get experience and knowledge about the markets before jumping into these stocks, because they can be very, very enticing. 260% currently looks like a great investment, but really, it would have been a great investment if you had held it a few months ago, a few weeks ago. You've probably already missed the trend up here. This is probably going to continue trending down. So yeah, just wanted to put out a quick video. The problem with penny stocks, the problem with new investors on Robinhood and other brokerage accounts. You really don't find out about these movements until they've already happened. You try to jump on board to get that same movement, because you can see here's 265%. You think it's a great stock. You think this might go up to 600%, 700%, but then it starts trending down. You don't know when to get out, and you lose all of your money. So just another cautionary video about Robinhood. Very risky. If you understand that, by all means jump into these stocks, but by the time a lot of investors learn about these stocks, it's already past the point where you can make a good profit. So yeah, just wanted to put out a quick video here during active hours trading. Let me know if you guys have been doing anything with DCTH. I know a lot of you guys have commented on DRYS. A few investors making quite a bit of money, but a lot of investors are losing a lot of money. So I'd like to hear your comments on DCTH as well. I've heard a lot of this in the comment threads. A lot of you guys have been talking about this, so this is really what prompted to put out a video about DCTH here. Another penny stock with a remarkable uptick here, but probably it's going to turn out to another rise here, another pump and dump scheme, driving the stock of the price up and then coming down. So yeah, kind of with that, I'll end the video. As always, if you guys enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And until next video, we'll see you then.